Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. And I have got an extra special thank you today for you who have made this possible. And today is on this channel, this is the 1971st video on this channel. And I could not do this without you. This channel could not exist without you. I wouldn't be able to do it. I've been here every single day for 4 years straight, without exception, every single day of the year. And I have only been able to do this because of you. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. Thank you. And so in about a month, we'll have to do something for the 2000th video on the channel. So, ta-da! So anyway, all right. Thank you. All right, so I'm using the Housewives deck today. We've got a whole lot to cover. Is there too much noise outside? Please let me know. It's almost like somebody has a generator going in the distance, but I don't know if you can hear it. So let me know. So let's jump in. There's so much. Thank you. All right. Can't hear it. Good. All right. In that case, let's jump into ye old questions at 2 minutes in. Oh my gosh, Karen. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Holy buckets. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Thank you. All right. Wow. Okay, let's jump in at 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. All right. I'm actually not going to start with the Supreme Court. It's on the list. You can see in the description box. All the questions are always in the description box. I'm literally, okay, so hi, everybody. If you're new, hi. I'm literally here every single day of the year. Weekends, weekdays, your birthday, my birthday, holidays, you name it, I'm here. And I have been every day for 4 years. And then I had a bunch of lives and videos before that. 4 years ago, my sister also found Alfie when he got out and managed to get himself trapped in a car that was being stored that had amazing, how did he even get in there? But he managed, and it had amazing soundproofing, and I thought I'd lost him, but I did not. And I'm forever grateful to my middle sister, 2 of 3. I am 3 of 3. I don't use, if you're new around here, I don't use my family's names. So I'm 3 of 3. I've given my family Borg designations. I am 3 of 3. My middle sister is 2 of 3. My 4 nephews are 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. Okay. Anyway, Ricky says, oh, thank heavens. Ricky says, and the star of the show, soon to come out with his own line of sunglasses, the one and only Boo Boo and Kitty. Duh. Yes. Yes, Joanne Smith, I'm too. I brush him every day. I was brushing him this morning, and it was just like, I'm so glad you're here. Because that was right around this time. I mean, like, to the day, just about. 4 years ago that I found him, or that my sister found him. And those are some of the worst days of my life. I went out of my mind. But before that 5-day period, because it was like from a late night to an early morning, and he's okay. He's good. because before that, I actually started doing daily live streams on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas in 2019. So other than that emergency, yeah, it's been 4 years, 4 months. So yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Whew, everything turned out okay. And yes, 1,971 videos. So I had to wear my t-shirt. All right. So let's jump in okay, so I know I will get to this is why I timestamp as I go. You can pick and choose what you're interested. You can skip my jibber jabber if you want, if you're watching this on replay. But we talk in the chat, and we talk together, and we're in this together. And it helps a lot. So let's look at, I'm not starting with the Supreme Court. I'm starting with the potential gag order, because Alvin Bragg hits Trump with more gag order accusations for violations in 3 days, on top of what Bragg is saying he did. Because I'm going to have a look at this. Thank you, Christine. Carol Langstaff, thank you. Thank you. And Barbara, thank you for becoming a member. I am. Thank you. Anyway, I'd rather not talk about Alfie anymore. It upsets me. But he's okay. Everything's okay. And I did not give up. And I drove everybody crazy. And I drove all the neighbors crazy. And I plastered the neighborhood in flyers. Like, I upset the neighbors. Anyway. But moving on to Trump and his gag order, the card for the reading is one of my favorite cards in this deck, the Devil card. I love the Housewives Tarot. This is we have cigarettes, the chocolate cake. This is Valium up here. Instant coffee. What's the wrong with instant coffee? Cheese Whiz. This is, they're calling it Spork, but it's very spam-like. And over here we have yes, indeed, a Swanson Davy dinner right there. So related to Tucker Carlson. So perfect for the Devil card. Anyway, card for the reading. Knight of Pentacles. Trump's lawyers aren't exactly showering themselves with glory in this trial, considering Judge Merchan said the other day, you are losing all credibility with this court. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. The group of them. Yes, Donnie, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Please do not underestimate how much the people around Trump and his own lawyers are blowing smoke up his girdle to try and keep him quiet, or keep him even remotely from just going off the rails. So, yes, Cindy's devil's food cake. You're right. It probably is late. A devil's food cake. So anyway, center of this is the Page of Cups, and these are the people who could be hurt by Trump running his mouth. These could be intimidated jurors. These could be witnesses, intimidating witnesses. It's just bad. I've got the Lover's card, because we know he's not going to stop. And Judgment. So Judgment on the everybody who's around Trump. He turned everywhere he goes into as Joyce Vance once said, everywhere Donald Trump he turns into a crime scene. and people around him go off that cliff with him, and there will be judgment. Bigly, major arcana, judgment. So what that's saying is that Mershon might be the first. This morning on Morning Joe, they were talking about why it's taken so long and why suddenly it's just like, oh, now you all get around to doing this. And they were explaining that what's most likely is that the states were waiting for Garland and the federal system to go first, and then they didn't. And then everybody was worried to go first. Everybody was, until finally a few of the different people kind of started moving forward at similar times. And now that because apparently it's very scary to go after Trump. I don't know. I just Becca from House of Lenormand in the chat. Hello, Becca. Reminder, in 2020, the Supreme Court unanimously rejected Trump's claims of absolute immunity as he tried to avoid a subpoena for his financial records in the then Manhattan DA Cy Vance criminal investigation into Trump's business practices. So why are we doing this again? I don't know. But anyway, yes, and even Garland, thank heavens for the January 6th committee, because that really moved things ahead. And now in these cases in particular states, and we're going to be looking at Arizona, they have information from all these different cases to pull from in their own cases. So, see, here's the thing, because if Judge Mershon, who's in it's the Bragg case, he seems like he's willing to step up. He seems annoyed, and he seems annoyed enough, and he's not new at this, and it just seems a little like he's the one who steps up. So is Mershon going to, well, probably it would start with the financial fines, and it would go on from there. But there is a lovely boomerang effect on this. Well, boomerang, that's not quite the right way to put it. We'll get there in just a minute, but hang on. So yes, we have a country, our system of laws. Yeah, this is America. I have to follow the laws. You have to follow the laws. So does this jerk. We don't have a king. We don't have a king. Got rid of the one who tried to control things. My sound and video is not syncing right. Oh gosh. Is anybody else having problems? Have you tried refreshing your page perhaps? Oh, I hope it's not for everybody. Or I hope it's easily fixed. Star, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups. That's a big find. And we're going to be disappointed. Okay, good. Thank you. Honestly, okay. If Judge Mershon came out today and said, you're being fined $5,000, $10,000 for each offense, even if he went like that, I know we'd all feel a little disappointed, because, I mean, logically, we know Mershon's not going to start by putting Trump in jail, even for a day. But it's going to be a little like, So, but this is a big fine. And I don't care who you are. Do you know who I am? Ladies and gentlemen, There is a person here who doesn't know who they are. Please approach the counter if you are any familiar at all with who this person is. Thank you. Click. Yeah, fines is where it's going to start. Okay, now here's the thing, though. Oh, good, Laurie. Good. Here's the thing. If Sean finds Trump in contempt of court at 1540, Uncover the News put this very nicely. If Trump gets criminal contempt, will he be detained in the other cases, house arrest or jail? Because it would violate his bond agreements, his bail agreements in the other cases. That's my understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But if Mershon finds Trump in contempt of court, Trump is an inmate. You know he has an inmate number, right? He's out on bail in multiple jurisdictions. His bail can be revoked. And part of the bail agreement is you can't break the law. Joyce Matthews says, I heard Glenn Kirshner say that this morning. Oh, ha, ha. Then I know I'm right. Now it's been confirmed. Becca says, you are correct, but presidential immunity. Oh, that's what I think of that. Presidential immunity. But so is Trump going to get his bail revoked? I can dream. Is Trump going to get his bail revoked? Well, he's not going to stop. Right in the center, I've got the devil card again. Eight of Cups, working. So much evidence, so much stuff. Somebody in red having to walk away. Interesting. That's for the reading. Queen of Pentacles. These are all of Trump's lawyers. And once again, can we just enjoy that every day that Trump is in court, every single day, every moment he's sitting there, it's costing him a fortune to be there. Yeah. Strength, devil. Hierophant, legally hemmed in. Now, this strength card can go either way. It's either supporting the devil and the lawyers here, or it's the strength of the case, because this is running up against the Hierophant, the institution, and being legally hemmed in. So let me see if I can get some little more information on that. Yes, Raymond Pascal. George Conway estimates Trump is losing $17 per second. I suspect it's more than that. Eight of Pentacles. Working. Ace of Swords. That's a big legal action based on the truth. Five of Wands, causing a lot of rancor. Four of Wands. Vacation, retirement. This would be more house arrest. something, something. And you know Trump would immediately appeal and try to go back to the Supreme Court and all this other stuff. But I think we're heading towards serious reckoning. Even if it doesn't turn out exactly the way we would like, which would be, sure, he needs to be safe, fine, put him in Supermax. He'll be perfectly safe. Won't even need Secret Service anymore. But even if that's the case, it's something. It just feels like it's... Oh, Flower One Star says, no, not house arrest. That's what he wants, like putting a child in a candy store. Boy, you could be wrong, but if he's in contempt of court for all of the horrible things he's put out in public, I would think that would be taking away his... wouldn't that be taking away his social media privileges? Just saying. Where's the boo boo left? Okay. Anyway. All right, let's go on to I've got a couple of questions about the Supreme Court here for at 21:45, and thank you again. Thank you for doing this with me. Thank you. All right, Greta was asking, will the Supreme Court reverse the stay in the Washington, D.C. case? Well, that has to do with the immunity, doesn't it? So in a sense, I'm looking at the immunity. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we already know. Thank you, Fran. We already know that. Yeah, if you listen to any of the thing this morning, Alito, you listening to Alito would make you like have to stick your fingers in your ear and just like humming to yourself and rocking forward and back because he's so awful. He's so awful. But if you listen to the rest of it, and I didn't listen to all of it, but I listened to quite a bit. They were not impressed. Not impressed. Thank you, Fran. So at the end, they got what they wanted in the sense of they don't have to give Trump immunity. They just dragged everything out. And if they take their time coming up with a ruling, that pushes the court dates off even more. And all you need is Alito or Thomas to hum and haw and gosh, I don't know. And they get exactly what they want without having to give Biden incredible immunity. That's where this ends, alas. Thank you, Clarence. So, legal decision, as in, could you please make one? Make a reasonable one. Okay, thanks. 6 of Cups. And I don't know. I know this is a crazy, crazy thought. Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, Coney Barrett, etc., etc. But, there was a time when, is it stare decisis? Is that case law that is supposed to be kind of set? And they just go, Trilla, when these jerks lied during the confirmation hearings? It's very tart. I'm not a big fan of pink lemonade because it's tart. Anyway, at that, 9 of Wands. it's an untenable argument that Trump's lawyer was making in front of the Supreme Court. Just wasn't. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, you've got a number of people there who were on the Supreme Court because of Trump. But there are good arguments of and put very well put together that says this is crazy talk. No, you don't get immunity. You don't. And this is the argument that wins. It's just, I'm getting this, which is, well, let's take the long way around. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for the whole immunity thing. So, okay, so at 2610, let's just have a quick look. Will federal criminal cases against Trump at least start before Election Day 2024, like the DC case or what have you. It's frustrating. CMC says it's so crooked, it makes me sad. I know. But for what it's worth, Trump's he's in court today. He's in criminal court today. Patricia, thank you. Gifted 5 black and orange memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Thank you. I'm done. All right. Will this 27:30? Will the federal cases against Trump at least start before? Seattle Roller Derby fan. Hey, it's been a minute. I was getting angry listening to Alito. I know. Oh, look. Gross. Yeah, that's what it was like listening to Alito. So, will federal cases against Trump get going before the election, even if they're not finished? Get started. Well, of course, the lawyers will dither. They're dithering about the truth to try to stop the truth, but okay. All right. There's evidence gathered, laid out. 5 of Wands, tumult, rancor. 5 of Pentacles is in the middle. That's not good for him. And then I do have Judgment with a very, very shaky 2 of Pentacles. So, Judgment here. I would think so. This would be these 2 cards together. That's not stable ground. That's big judgment upsetting. Let's just say upsetting voters, upsetting, leaving Trump in a shaky position. So, Trump out in the cold. That 5 of Pentacles is where It's the two people outside of the church, out in the cold. So it feels like, yeah, things could be moving apace. Could we schedule a day of Trump's criminal trial to fall on November 5th? Or he has to be in court all day in a criminal trial? Could we do that, please? Okay, thanks. All right, at 3040. Oh boy. So last night, we got a few questions about this one. Arizona. Hello, Arizona. Trump identified as unindicted co-conspirator in Arizona filing. So Harley Q says, no, it's my birthday. Well, then what, wouldn't you want him in court on your birthday? I know it is not at all about me by any stretch, but I would like to just by coincidence to ask if anybody wants to know what I want for my birthday, which is November 6th. I would like you to go and vote. I would like you to vote and take along anyone else who wants to legally vote. Please, please. Oh, and it is B. Haven's birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, Arizona. Trump identified as unindicted co-conspirator in Arizona filing, and there are all kinds of fun things there. And we're going to look at the two people who are missing from that list, but I want to start with the actual people who have been indicted here, who thought they could do whatever they wanted. I mean, it is staggering to look at the arrogance of these people. It was staggering at the time, but this whole delusion that Trump gets away with doing whatever he wants. And if we don't win, then we don't have representation. No, that's not how it works. We all have representation, and we decide who that is by voting. And sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose, and that's democracy. Chew on that. But they were like, no, I can do whatever I want. Really? Because the indictments, the Ten of Swords here, the indictments would say that's not true. It would actually also say you're fools. And now, yes, you did this for the benefit of Trump. And like everybody else who does things for the benefit of Trump, guess who's in trouble? Not Trump. It's you. You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. And he's not going to pay your legal fees, and he's not going to help you. Two of Wands. It's usually a card of right-wing communication, which is part of the evidence they have against these people. But it's also in this, hi, you coming up? You coming up? Oh, there's a boo-boo. Hello, precious. Hello, precious one. Hello, good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, he's the good boy. Oh, you are the precious. Oh, little itch. Oh, just a little itch. No, don't drink that. That's mine. That's mine. But you're adorable. Yes, you are. You are just adorable. Use the boo-boo. He's a good boy. No. You still can't. You still can't drink out of my. But I think you're a sweetie. Yes, I do. I think you're a big old sweetie. Okay. All right. Ugh, cat hair. He's a good boy. Wish I could cover you up so you can be warm. All right. So you're the one who gets in trouble, not him. But this woman, I mean, does she look happy? Or does she look like she is up the creek? All because you thought you were above it all. And they can prove it. Yeah, this is a solid, what the cards are saying is this is a solid case, and it feels like a solid case. Amy Jones says shedding season is upon us, isn't it just? Like I said, I brush Alfie at least once a day, and he's not a long-haired cat, but every day I'm brushing him, and it just fills up the whole brush very quickly. Ooh, boy. So there are 2 people missing from the Arizona indictments. There is an unindicted co-conspirator, Trump, and there's also, you know who's missing? Chesebro. He was in the middle of this. He's not indicted. So where is he? Is there no longer cheese with Trump's wine? At 36:45. Chesebro. Hey, Ken. How's it going? Cooperating? Have you flipped like a pancake? Rhonda Lynn says, I think Cheeseburger is cooperating. I understand. Mickey says Chesebro was the witness who flipped. He got permission from, I don't know. Cards flying out. Okay, hang on. There's a lot. Chesebro's overwhelmed. That's what I'm getting. The energy is just suddenly there's so many cases, and he's cooperating because it feels like he's being legally attacked from a bunch of different sides. CC Ryder says Alito and Thomas, not Kavanaugh. Was Kavanaugh being reasonable today? I didn't hear him. Didn't miss it. It says here you've been missing a lot of work / Kavanaugh. Wouldn't say I was missing it. Oh, Chesebro. He's in the thick of it. Cesar Ryder says Weissman pointed that out too. He thinks Chesebro may have flipped. Well, the cards are saying, oh, heck yeah. And I'm getting star witness. That isn't Trump the star. This is star. I just was star witness. Full partnership with the other side. So the side that believes in democracy. And he is burdened. If he doesn't cooperate, if he doesn't do everything he can, then he's gone, and legally he's probably, it feels like entertainment only YouTube, it feels like he will be in prison. He is, and it's a big thick pancake too, the kind that has to cook slowly for a long time, and it will. I hope I'm right. No one who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works. But I read on the collective energy, and I do the best I can. And what I'm getting is, oh yeah, oh Oh, yeah. Yes, Harley Q with add butter. Whew. So here's the thing. What about the unindicted co-conspirator 1? 40, 20, 40, 30, 40, 30. All right, 40, 30. Unindicted co-conspirator 1. Save. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. So has Trump not been, is Trump just not going to be indicted here, or, and everybody else has to take the fall? Or are they doing this so that these people will flip on Dumpy? It's a good day. I'm guessing that Trump's back in court after lunch by now, or did they? Because actually, no, they went to lunch just before I came on. So are they back yet? Trump in criminal court for his own actions. I'm loving that. But all right, they trying to flip the others, or is Dumpy gonna skate away from this one too? Yeah, and maybe waiting to get him later. That's what I'm asking. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Remember the super arrogant electors and Trump, and we do whatever we want, right? This for the reading. Yeah, right underneath that, and for the reading is a big old death card. Everything, and it isn't real death, but it's on this in this deck. Salmonella, everything expires. Temperance, Six of Wands, their far right victory. Fool cards in the middle, then the Justice card, and the bratty Page of Swords. This is pressure on the others. If you have something to trade, if you have something to share, because we're not messing around. And I don't even have a question. We'll have to look at Michigan tomorrow. There are other states where this is going on too. It's not just Arizona. Oh, yeah. They're going after him. Oh, Lewis. Oh, by the way, I meant to mention, Lewis, I saw the video on your channel, your artwork. You do good work. If anything, I kind of wish you'd have more like what years you did the different work and like how big those things are. Do you do big work? Do you do smaller? Is it, process something? But no, it's lovely, especially that last one. Love that. Love the colors on that. Anyway, so thank you. We're very pro art around here. Okay, so at 4410, Donna had a question. Donna Golar at 4410. There's a rumor that the former love interest of Trump resides in another country and has a child by him, and that person may come forward during this trial. Do you see this as well? Pecker has said that there is nothing, there is no basis for this story. Yes, David, Art's a great guy. Yes. Bernadette says, ooh. Oh, yeah, I know. Yes, Sage. Yes, we'll get to Lara Trump, where she's going to have people in all 81 states. I'm not kidding. That's what she said. All 81 states. for now. Is there any truth to the secret love child of narcissist child? I won't call it love. Yeah, not really. This is something that Cohen, Pecker, all of them, they tried to just deal with. If it had come out, if there'd even been a rumor in October of 2016, people would have believed it. And even Pecker said in court on the witness stand that if this story had been true, he would have published it after Trump was in office. Which also helps prove that all of this obfuscation was to benefit Trump in the election, not just the family man. Yes, Tris, I did say all 81 states, which is what I'm quoting Lara Trump. We'll get there. This would have been very damaging to him. Five of Pentacles, it would have looked terrible. The King of Cups, Knight of Swords, this kind of feels like this person could have come forward. I mean, like, taking him to court for money. It feels like they looked into this. There's no, as much as, see, this feels like this card, it's like it would look bad. There's nothing here. Now, has Trump done heinous things? Yes. And I don't have to say allegedly on that, but I'm not getting that on this one, but he's awful. Maggie Livingston says, happy 1971. It's also the year, it's also my birth year. Love watching. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Fellow 52-year-old, are you 53 yet? So, yeah, Pat Lyle says rumor only, saying they live in Mexico or somewhere. Yeah. My hair's I need to do something with my hair. In the way, but okay. But there's so many good questions to go through. So let's go to Louis Tavalis at 4820. Trump has a fake Oval Office set up, has people call him president, is meeting with foreign dignitaries. Yeah, which is, if I was Biden, I'd say, oh, sure, you want to go meet with Trump? You want to have an official thing with Trump? Yeah, okay. You're not coming to the White House. But maybe they weren't invited anyway. Anyway, so, and Trump is now giving away the keys to the White House. All of this illegal. Will he ever be charged? Okay, well, I want to say that there might be some foreign, what's the word I'm looking for, where you're going behind the president to do foreign diplomacy, make deals. Words are eluding me. That can be a problem, but a lot of this other stuff, it's just obnoxious. It's not really. Logan Act. Thank you, Raymond Pascal. You cannot superimpose a government before you are elected, says the Logan Act. Yeah. Amelia, thank you, Logan Act. And as far as him being held accountable, Malting's Cottage says, I wouldn't hold my breath. Mm-hmm. Trump's going to get into a lot of legal trouble. I just don't know if it's going to be about this. 9 of Wands. It's, well, in most decks, it's a feeling very beaten up. It's a PTSD card. In this deck, it can also be a getting too big for your britches kind of thing. 4 of Swords is legal silence. Page of Pentacles, it's weak. 10 of Swords, Trump is going to have huge legal problems. But these are really weak. This is very strong, but these are very weak, which makes me think that this is not caused by this necessarily. So that's what I'm getting there. Yeah, I hope, yeah. But anyway, Visualize 70 is wondering, where is this Oval Office? Does he have it in an underground lair? Is there a volcano? He's got it. Does he have the fake Oval Office underneath a volcano with a secret base? Oh, Lord help. Okay. Now we get to the 81 states. At 52 minutes in. Wow. So Bernadette Smith was specifically asking about this. Did you hear Lara Trump talking about having MAGAs handling the ballots? That's what she said. Yeah. I'm told that's pretty illegal, but what will stop them? Let me see if I can get the direct quote of Lara Trump handling ballots in all 81 states. And a second here. Lara Trump claims the RNC has lawsuits in literally 81 states. And Lara Trump wants the RNC to physically handle the ballots amid the 2024 election. It's over on Newsweek, if you want to go look at that. All 81 states. For those of you, because I know we have some international viewers who may not know everything America related, we have 50 states currently. There's talk that maybe someday we'll have an additional 52. For some reason, every time I say that, I hear 54. 54, 54, 54. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But we have 50 currently. We have 50 stars on our flag. And Lara Trump said that the RNC, they're already gearing up for, it's a fraud, it's been stolen, it's blah, blah-de-dee, blah-de-da-blah. And she said that they're filing, they're ramping up the legal challenges in all 81 states. Well, true. That's true, Lewis. She also thinks she's a singer. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. That was awesome. Oh, gosh, that was good. Oh, gosh. All right. Gosh, how can you do this every single day? Because of greatness like that. Because you all join in, and thank you. Oh, Kristen says Trump's back in the courtroom. See, it's a good day. So Lara Trump physically says that they're already starting getting things ready to question everything about the election before the election happens. And in all 81 states. Right. True, Mary Smith. The state of despair. No, state of disrepair, state of crazy, state of delusion. Oh, gosh. Oh, she is so gonna fail. Oh, gosh. State of insanity. All right, card for the reading is just a whole bunch of rancor. That's what she's setting up for. Make a mess, get everybody upset. All right, Knight of Pentacles. You guys are funny. Knight of Pentacles. We're going to get everything set up to do this. Really? Because there's a death card right here. And you're not going to handle the ballots. That ain't happening. You can watch, but you can't touch. Seven of Pentacles. But we're going to have everything set up just so. And there's a lot of money that, technically speaking, there's a lot of money that even now flows in toward the RNC. And she's just up there like, did it work? Is everything okay? Is everything great? But let's just say there's a fly in the ointment. When the only major arcana here is early on, and it's a big old death card. So all of these, all her plans, major arcana are bigger forces, bigger energetic forces. So and this is all human level. So I hold them I hold the cards like this, so you can see kind of the visual representation of the difference in kind of power behind the energy behind what's going on. Nice try. Oh boy. All right, so Supreme Court takeaways on CNN. Justices seem willing to embrace a result that could jeopardize the start of Trump's trial on January 6 related charges before November. Oh, jeez. Oh, Thea, thank you. Thank you, Thea. Thank you. Means a lot. So, okay. All right, I do want to, this came out this morning, so I just want to very quickly, I do not want to spend much time on this topic at 59:30 because, ew. The girl was asking, basically, the Harvey Weinstein conviction's been overturned. He was serving 16 years in prison, and yeah. Now, is it Bragg? It might be Bragg who can decide whether to retry. Assuming that we're not talking, Dave Myers asking on what grounds. It has to do with, I know there was something about they had women who weren't a part of the what he was charged for doing. They had a lot of women who came in and testified against him, saying he did similar things to them, but that since they weren't a part, he wasn't charged with what he had done to those women, that bringing that in was unlawful, etc., etc. You can Google it. So, is Weinstein going to just start living life, just loving life again? He's a predator. Harvey Weinstein. Ugh. I don't agree with it, Valerie. I don't agree. I'm just the messenger here. Yeah, right now he just got a big old temperance card that anyway. He was in a position of power, Nine of Pentacles, and he allegedly, so we have to say allegedly again, he hemmed in and harmed a lot of women. Moon. I don't think this is going to happen quietly. This is howling at the moon. This is big energy. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is usually the person in the boat, the woman and the child in the boat, and the guy pushing the boat, and it's legally like going up the river or going to court or like traveling. Robin D says he's in prison in California. Okay, so maybe CC Ryder says just in New York. He's still in jail for California convictions, sentenced to 16 years. So he won't be released. Oh, thank heavens. Ooh, thank you for that. I was very concerned. If he did get out, he'd be a brat. But good. What this is saying is this would refer to California then. Because otherwise it would mean, yeah, he's going to have to go back to court. And who knows? I mean, maybe Bragg will decide to. But this is good. This will not. He's not going to get away with. He's not going to be out there just O.J. Simpsoning. Excuse me. I think I've got an eyelash in my eye or something. Yeah, that's not. Nope, dude, you're not. You can run your tin cup across the bars back and forth. James Sunke said, I said that right away. Oh, that he was still in California? I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm sorry. So, all right. Yes, Maltings Cottage, scum. Scum is scum is scum, yes. And he is. Absolutely. So we don't even have to say allegedly. Yeah. He is vile. He is absolutely vile. Who? Don't want to leave on that. Hang on. Okay. Oma Sheila the Quilter at 104.40. Let's have a look at this. Will bills be made into laws regarding women's equality and women's health care when the Dems regain control after this year's elections? Please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Well, thank you, Maggie. Thank you for becoming a member. or will this drag out for years and years more? All right. Look, we'll go out and vote, Dems, representatives. But if you get in and you don't do everything you can to codify women's rights, men can go anywhere in the country and have the same rights, but women can't. Yeah, and what's going on right now is vile. Just vile. Yeah. All right. Legal decisions made by those on the right and the liars in the Supreme Court, on the Supreme Court. Oh, it's settled law. You're lying. That's always a great way to start. Your tenure as a justice on the Supreme Court is lying. That's great. Three of Wands. They waited for their ship to come in. Right? And to some extent, they are the dogs who finally got a hold of the bumper of the car. And because of that, Republicans, you heard, took away women's rights, but also it ends in the 9 of Cups, which is, this would be women voting. And so for all the power the Supreme Court thinks they have, if there's clear legislation that says, nope, women have these rights, period. So Maggie Livingston, yes, our granddaughters deserve better. We deserve better. All women deserve better. Yeah. November. So again, thank you. I so appreciate you being here. Thank you for helping me go through the news every day so we can go through the news together. It's been a dream to be able to do this with you every day, and I do, because those who came in late, today is the 1771st video on this channel. In about a month's time, we'll hit 2,000. I'll hit 2,000 anyway. So that's going to do it for me for today. It's 1:26 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Bring your projects. We just try to be productive and encourage each other. It's pretty simple. Other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. Saturday night from 7 to 9 p.m. is this month's Patreon social. So you can come on screen with me, and we're all together and we have discussions. It's a private live stream. And this month, I want to talk about the idea of spiritual practices, in the same way that various religions have set days, set things they do. In our New Age kind of way of our New Age beliefs, I just want to know what you do, and we can talk about it and discuss it. But it always turns into a wide-ranging discussion. So that Saturday night, links to become a patron is in the description box. I don't have super expensive tiers, so and there's always space to come on. I don't think we've ever. I think it was only the first time we did the social that we maxed out on the number of people on the screen. So anyway, all right, hang in there. All right. Donald Trump is in criminal court right now. His criminal trial right now. His first criminal trial. Joe Biden is the president. And there are kitties in the world. So hang in there. You're not alone. We're in this together. And there are good days ahead. All right. Take care. I'll see you right back here tomorrow.